into it. We're just gonna hop right into what we're doing here because this has been like the programming for a while, right, guys? This is something I've been super in my mind, right? This is just my what's going on. Look, bro, we were fucking hacked. We got hacked. Okay, we got hacked, and that sucked. We started another channel. I switched my artist page over to Born Evil, basically. I just like, all right, I'm going to give up my artist page. That's 4,000 subscribers. Let's give it up. Fuck it. I'll make another artist page. I'll post music. We'll just call it a day. It sucks, but I'm willing to do that for the business because I think that makes the most sense, right? It will help jumpstart the business. It makes people look at us a little differently with 4,000 subscribers than 0, even if we were hacked. Because even if you're hacked, people don't give a fuck, right? They don't care. All they know is you don't got that shit no more. You feel me? And that sucks, bro. Requests are open, but you have to pay a skip the line fee. We're only going to be running what's on the list today. So if you would like to run music requests, there's a skip the line fee. Yeah, so like the big build on it all, right, is that we were hacked for this shit, right? And that sucked. It really put me in a tight situation. I was kind of feeling like I was alone, you know? I was like, damn, bro, like maybe I'm just, and I wasn't, you know, I have all my friends, I have family, I'm not, you know, alone, but I felt alone, bro, because it's like for the one time in my life, I actually have something really good. Like I always had great things and great projects, but it was always tainted by something. And this project has been very, very successful by not being tainted, right? By the bullshit. And we tend to stay away from it in general. And so it just hurts, you know, that I worked so hard with my friends to get our page to that point, right? And it was tough, bro. It was tough. And so shout outs to Team YouTube. I was able to get on the line with them on Twitter. So listen, if your page gets hacked, or you get locked out of your Gmail, for instance, too, which will log you out of YouTube. Just keep in mind, okay? Keep in mind, if you go to Twitter and hit up Team YouTube like 1,000,000 times, they will get back to you. They'll send you a DM. Then what they did is they sent me a link in my DMs. I filled it out, right? I filled it all out. Just answered a few questions. They were asking me like, hey, what do you still have access to your AdSense? Which I do. I had it on a separated email. And you know, when was the last video? What do you think? Et cetera, et cetera. So I posted that. And then probably a couple of days later, I got an email saying, hey, what's up? This is Team YouTube. We're gonna, you know, break down what you're looking for, but this is the information we need right now to get you started. So again, went back through, filled out another group of information. And now I'm at this point, this is like maybe about almost a weekend, right? I'm hurting in my mind because like I'm doing these videos on the other page. I'm not stopping, but my mind is elsewhere because I feel so hurt over the page, bro. Right? So we continue it on. We're continuing on with it all, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I send an email back with the information. Now I get an email back saying, hey, you know, we're going to put you to our consultant team. Okay, so now I'm starting to think I'm getting cooked, all right? Because this is like a week and a day or so in. And, excuse me. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I wait. And as that's going on, I'm finding other things out, and I'm like emailing them. All right, because it says to come back if you have anything else to say, just say it and they'll be there. So the consultant team sees it, goes, all right, we're going to look into you getting hacked. They didn't even really respond with anything other than that. We're going to look into you getting hacked. I'm like, fuck yeah, cool. All right, we're starting to get somewhere right now. I started thinking to myself, we're getting somewhere. I'll run it down. Thank you for the gifts on Bigo. Thank you, guys. I'm waiting around for another day or so. They get back to me. They say, you are in fact hacked. Woo! I was like, shh.
You know the fucking vibe.
I was like, yo, we in there, boy. Hold on.
You know the fucking vibe.
I was hacked. Duh! You can't miss this space. All right. So at this point, I'm like, fuck yeah. All right. So what's the game plan? So they tell me, all right, look, we're going to send you email login and you're going to reset, but it's going to take, we have a couple more questions. I'm livid because I keep having to answer these same type of questions, right? I'm like, fuck. Why do you keep getting me to answer these questions that you already know the answer to? I sent the same answer 12 times. So I respond. I get a response back. All right, hey, this is your login. Click this so you can reset your password and make sure to set, your 2F and your phone set up and all the other little bells and whistles. Make sure that's all set up with your phone and everything. I went on there, clicked it, was able to do all that. So now I have access to the Gmail. I'm like, cool. That's fire. Let's keep it moving. So I get the Gmail. I'm like, all right, the YouTube is still shut down though. All right, so if you determined that the YouTube was hacked and the Gmail was hacked, you should give me the YouTube back now. No, they want me to appeal it. Fuck. So I'm like, all right, I get on there. I appeal it. Cool. I'm having fun, bro. I'm just chilling with the guys where I'm running episodes, but I'm just being low-key about it. And I'm trying to decide what my game plan is. If the YouTube doesn't come back, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm still going to run the videos, but I know that I want to do it a different way. Maybe I'll change it because now I have the option. Cool. I appeal it. Now, I don't get any response back that night. I go to sleep, wake up. I see that I was denied for an appeal. Now, I'm livid, bro. I'm like this. I'm this whole time, I'm just at my emotionally exhausted from it all. Okay? Because I have my 2 sons that are autistic. I have everyday life. I have other things. I'm filling deadlines. I'm all these other little bells and whistles that are going on that I normally have no problem executing. But because this is something throwing my everyday feng shui out of the way, like something that I'm invested in time, money, effort, patience. There's money in that channel that I put in. All those videos cost money to buy these cameras and do all these things. This project wasn't just picked up with something basic. We just grabbed a whatever camera we could find on the market at first. But we were using a high quality camera from the get-go. All right, so I appeal it, they deny it. I go back to my email, right? Because I'm still in the email. They say, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I tell them, hey, my YouTube I got denied for an appeal on my YouTube. Can you please, is there anything you can do? Because I don't know what to do now. Now I'm cooked. All right. So I'm like, cool. They message me back, say, we're going to get you to the YouTube consultant team. About 3 days goes by. I haven't got a message, right? And I'm like, fuck, bro. Maybe I'm not going to get my page back. I mean, maybe we got this far and they realized something was wrong. Or I don't know. I have no idea. So after that, I'm just like the next morning. It's probably like maybe 2 weeks in, 2.5 weeks in. I'm looking in on it, and I'm seeing it, and I'm like, wait, that's a video. Wait. I hit the brakes. I was like, that looks like a video from the other page. And I'm like, I click it, and there it is. It's up. Now, I haven't got an email back from YouTube on that at that point, right? So I messaged them. Tell them, hey, I got my YouTube back. I don't know what's going on, okay? I don't know if you guys got it figured out because I had messaged them a bunch, and they said they were messaging to the consultant. Maybe the consultant seen it and just flipped the switch and said, nah, this dude got hacked, bro. That's why that Bitcoin video was on there, right? And I'm clearly, the fuck am I gonna have Elon Musk on a music channel for? That don't even make no sense. Sounds ridiculous. So I start thinking about it. All right, cool. I got the channel back. So I'm looking into everything. I don't see everything there though. I don't see like the playlists. And I'm not seeing I'm seeing the videos, but some of them are not working. And that's just because the YouTube was coming back, right? So I'm worried about this now. Then I go to the monetization. Now the monetization is denied. Now, it's not about the money, guys. It's not about the money for me as much as, because I like money just like anybody else does. But this project, if we could fundamentally make enough money that our friends could quit our jobs, Like they could quit their jobs and just do Born Evil stuff. It would maximize the business, right? It would maximize it. I don't know, my allergies are kicking off today. Would maximize it. And that would open up so many things for us collectively. And that's what I want, ultimately. I want my friends and I to just have fun and enjoy doing what we're doing. If the business wants to buy a trip from the YouTube money for us all to go to Hawaii for 4 days, we'll all go out there, shoot content, have fun, plan events, plan podcasts, shoot podcasts, do things, all these different bells and whistles, bro. I want the brand to be able to do that. So I get back to them. I tell them, hey, I got my channel back, but my monetization is off. Fuck. Okay. They told me they'll get back to me. I appeal the monetization. It gets approved. Says I have a strike on there from something. Now, I went back. Now, I don't have a strike because they fixed it. Okay? Long story short. And all this was fixed. And it was, although a long battle, right? Because at this point, everything is repaired. Now we're just got to worry about getting, and if you're wondering, the views, all right, they came back. The ones for the videos, the ones that were calculating before it got shut down, the videos that just dropped or dropped as it was shut down, the videos were still cycling in the server and posting. They were all set up and they still posted. So when the channel came back, that's how I seen the videos. So that's what happened. We got fucking hacked. I was able to get the channel back. And here we are, man. I appreciate all the love, support, and energy from everybody that's been supporting us this whole journey, everything. And we're not done yet, bro. All right? We'll see you on the next one.